To you too. Sal, mostly dry, few showers in the northwest, and we'll get on to that in just a jiffy. But really, the weather you had last week is going to be very similar to the weather you're going to get this week as high pressure remains in charge. So it will be mostly dry. At times, there'll be some patchy light rain or drizzle around, nothing too heavy. Some morning fog patches, especially on the hills. One common denominator right the way across the board, more or less, is that it's going to be mild. Now, this morning, if you live in a Boyne, you might disagree. The temperature has just dropped to freezing, but for most of us, it will be frost-free. So this is the high pressure that's been dominating our weather last week and will do so again this week. At times, we'll have weather fronts connected to low pressure, trying to come into the north and west, but not having much success. And it's going to remain mild. The key is at the top, the days are at the bottom, and you can see across our shores how we hang on to the warmer than average conditions. So what we have at the moment is a lot of cloud around. There's been some breaks across the northeast of Scotland, which has allowed the temperature to plummet to freezing, but for most of us it's a mild start. Now we're likely to see further breaks develop across parts of western Scotland, northwest Wales, the southwest, possibly into the southeast, but the cloud is shifting, so they're not guaranteed. But we're looking at gentle breezes and temperatures 11 to about 15 degrees north to south. Into this evening and overnight, well, again, a lot of cloud around, some clearer skies in parts of the west and also across parts of northeast Scotland, but there'll be some drizzle across the Northern Isles and again, just gentle breezes. Temperatures 9 or even 7 in some parts of the country to about 11 or 12. Now that takes us in through Tuesday. You can see that we've got low pressure out towards the west with this weather front, but the dominant high pressure is still keeping it at bay out towards the west. So for Tuesday, a lot of cloud once again. Some sunny intervals developing across southern England, north and west Wales, also across parts of northern Scotland, where we're likely to see the best of the sunshine. Temperatures 11 to 14 or 15, locally 16 degrees across the southwest. So not a lot really is changing. The rain's trying to get into the west, but not succeeding. Now, if you are going out on bonfire night, Sal was asking about this. For most of us, it's going to be dry, it's going to be mild. Some of us will see some fog, more especially on the hills. There'll be a few showers in the northwest where it will be that bit breezier as well. Then into Wednesday, more cloud, high pressure still very much with us. On Wednesday, looks like we could see some breaks in northeast Scotland, again, northern and western parts of Wales, possibly some parts of eastern England as well. But we'll start to see just some spots of drizzle getting in across northwest Scotland, where it will also be breezy. Temperatures 12 in the north to 16 in Glasgow and Edinburgh to 17 in Plymouth. And then Sal and Ben, guess what happens the next few days? Lots more cloud, some breaks, and so the stuck record continues.
We would never call you a stock record, Carol.
I wasn't talking about myself.
All right, I'm sorry.